Welcome to Millionaire Mindset, where we give you ways and advice to achieve financial freedom. You can search all over the internet to find answers, but most sites won't tell you how to start from zero. Most give suggestions like increasing your income or starting your own business, which leads to more frustrations. In reality, most people who search for this are looking for ways to elevate themselves from zero. If we're logical, there's no way to start your own business or increase your earnings while your earnings are $0. So if that's the case, how can you become rich from nothing? Well, let's find out. But before going further into this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Press the notification bells that will notify you whenever we upload a new video. And lastly, leave a comment below. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Number 1. Create a plan. Everything that developed into something brilliant started with a plan. You can't simply have an idea and think it will execute itself without laying down the steps to make it work. If you were asked, do you have a plan to become rich? The answer would probably no. But if you answered yes, you're on the right track towards becoming rich. Everyone creates a plan to become wealthy. We have an idea or two of what to do to make it work most of the time. For example, if you believe you want to be an overnight millionaire, you could try your luck with the lottery. Choosing to buy a lottery ticket and researching some lucky numbers is a plan. However, for most lottery players, it's taken tens if not hundreds of trials. You can't just be announced as a winner if you didn't participate in the lottery process, right? The same applies to life and getting rich. The plan is the difference between whoever wishes to become a millionaire and who begins trying to achieve this. It doesn't matter how old you are, as long as you plan to keep living for a couple of years. It's best to lay out your options for wealth creation and leverage what you already have. Maybe even start saving from your monthly income. Number 2. Choose your friends. Experts say you're the average of the 5 people with whom you spend the most time. So that means if you hang around a bunch of lazy or negative people, you're bound to end up like them. We are primed to adapt to our surroundings, which is why we tend to copy others' habits. The best way to save yourself is to end these relationships to avoid further setbacks. If you're all struggling financially and not doing anything about it, you'll remain in the same position as your friends unless you take action. You imitate them without knowing. But don't think that you are abandoning your friends. We understand that some connections are priceless, but you have to make some sacrifices. You may start by reducing the time spent together and see how your life will change accordingly. Also, don't put the blame on them, as they could be doing this unintentionally. And if you reduce your time with them, then you will have room to make friends who have the same ambition as you. They may have the experience that will help you in your life and may shorten a lot of time in failed ventures if you listen to their advice. Number 3. Start investing. Investing from zero is impossible, but if you're wise enough, you can start saving small and later use the funds to invest in something more significant. Most people think putting your money in a bank account will make you rich over time. If you left $100 in your bank account for 10 years, do you think the value will increase? No, it will even reduce due to inflation. And if it's a high-growing bank account with many petty expenses, your account balance would probably be zero. So saving in the bank should be off your list. Saving for investments is the way to go. You earn more money with it. The sad part is that most people tend to save a substantial amount of money only to splurge it on liabilities such as buying a new car or new clothes. These things will not make you rich. To become wealthy, you need to start investing in a project, buy shares, or get into real estate. Simply put, you need something that will result in profits. If you choose to sell it in the future, do not be alarmed by the loss of opportunity. Many opportunities in the future await you, and you must seize them. But you must first prepare for them by saving money and learning the basics of investment. Number 4. Put an end to things that will never make you rich. Sometimes hearing the truth is painful, but we will say it anyway. Those guilty pleasures and heart desires you're currently enjoying may need to be put aside for a while. if not forever. It is a significant life changer because it removes distractions. If you were to write about your day and how you spent your week, you'd find that you wasted your time on unnecessary things that have no value to your goals. Remember, being busy doesn't always mean you're productive. Declutter time wasters and give more attention to stuff that support your goals. Look at it this way. You can get lost in the social media black hole for hours, losing track of time at night, and before you know it, it's 3 a.m. and your alarm is about to go off in about 2 hours. The result? You get sleepy throughout your day, surviving in minimal energy since you wasted your whole night scrolling on stuff. So how exactly do you intend to get rich? Some of the wealthiest people don't even manage their social media accounts. Someone else does. They're doing things that are actually valuable and productive. The same applies to guilty pleasures and desire for luxuries. You should have the desire to collect assets rather than liabilities because just imagine yourself having no money. Yet you're not willing to do things that will put money into your pocket. Number 5. Learn a high-income skill. This advice could probably be the only thing on this list that can make you rich from zero, because you're using your skills that you already have to create financial wealth. There's one rule in marketing, commonly known as a passion for money. The phrase explains itself. All that's involved is to exchange your skill for money. But you may ask, what if I have no skill? Well, it's not the end of the world. You could look into learning a high-income skill that's highly in demand and start making money with it. The internet is your friend. Luckily, there's so much to choose from, but it all comes down to personal preferences and individual talents. Do extensive research in line with your passions to make the experience worthwhile. If you're unsure of where to start and you're interested in technology, you could try your hands in copywriting, computer programming, SEO, and web development. Number 6. Enhance the feeling of worthiness. Sometimes learning this kind of stuff as a child would have been easier because as we grow older, entitlement creeps in and we get influenced by the culture that surrounds us. As children, we were fearless and we would demand what we wanted without questioning how or from where it would come. That's how you should live. You're worthy of good things no matter your situation. No one was born to be poor and have a definite fate to suffer. Quite the contrary. Actually, there are plenty of rags to riches story, and it all started with someone who saw more beyond their financial status. Start developing your sense of worthiness gradually. If you believe in your ability to access financial freedom, a belief accompanied by thinking and action, act towards your goals and watch yourself unconsciously engaging in activities that benefit your dreams. There's no magic way of becoming a millionaire with nothing. Money requires money or skill to generate more wealth. You have to put in the required effort more than the average person because you're starting from zero. If you take all the steps given into consideration, you'll see the changes into your life, and you'll be looking back at this with a richer bank account. Remember, your wealth is your responsibility. No one will help you if you're not willing to help yourself. So put in the hard work and do the hustle. As they say, hustle like you're broke and think like a millionaire. That's our list for today. We hope you are inspired to start or continue your financial journey. Join us again in Millionaire Mindset for another round of tips on achieving your financial freedom. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.